Today we're going to be doing a very fun, very exciting video where I let my Instagram followers control my life for 24 hours. Hey, what's up you guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a trend that I used to love when it first came out in like 2016 era, but I didn't have a YouTube channel then, but I do now. So now that it's kind of coming back as a micro trend, I knew that I had to hop on. How we're gonna go about this is over on my Instagram. I'm gonna be posting on my stories throughout the day, different polls, different options, so question boxes and whatnot, and just letting you guys control everything that I do. Believe it or not, I've already started. So the first poll that I posted was asking what shirt to wear with the pants that I have on. As of right now, 65% said the green shirt versus 35% said the white shirt. So I put on my little green shirt, which honestly I'm very happy you guys did good with this one because that's so freaking fun. This is my favorite color to wear right now, and I feel like it's perfect for just like spring, very earthy vibes. I also just feel like this outfit looks a lot better with a green shirt versus the white shirt, so let me show you what it looks like. This is the outfit that I have on right now. So it's a little green shirt, and then I have these baggy pants that I am obsessed with. I think I'm gonna pair this up with my favorite shoe of all time. I wear this literally almost every single day, and it's some sort of Converse. I think with this outfit we're gonna do the black platform ones just because I feel like they look so sick, and that's gonna bring the whole look together. Also, if you've seen any of my vlogs, then you probably know that I'm a big coffee, I don't want to say addict, but you know, a coffee connoisseur. I love a good coffee, especially in the morning. So that had to be a mandatory thing on my polls list. So I asked you guys if I should buy a coffee from outside, like go to a coffee shop and buy a coffee from there, or if I should make coffee at home. And this one was kind of scary at the beginning because a bunch of people said to make coffee at home, but thankfully the polls have officially switched up and 63% said to buy coffee. So I'm really excited to go get a little nice cozy drink. I don't know if it's gonna be hot, I don't know if it's gonna be ice, maybe I'll let you decide. Even though that one's probably gonna be decided based on the weather and how cold it is outside, because if it's a little bit chilly, I don't want to hold a cold drink, you know what I mean? Of course, this wouldn't be a Swirls video if I didn't go to a bookstore, so let's get to the car. We're in the car and we're about to go book shopping. Obviously, you knew that was coming. Obviously, it's a bookish day in my life. What did you expect? I asked on my Instagram story which bookstore I should go to. Unfortunately, I couldn't put indie bookstores because there's just like not that many in Canada. Like the closest one to me was literally so far away, and I just, you know, in this economy, I don't feel like driving super far away. So I put for my two options Indigo, which is like the equivalent of like our Barnes and Noble. It's like the big massive main bookstore of Canada. And then I also put Walmart as my second option because Walmart has like a pretty decent book section, and I found that they have a lot of like new releases, and they do have a bunch of like, you know, the important books. Obviously, I don't actually want to go to Walmart, and I was kind of scared because at the beginning people were voting for Walmart, but now it has kind of balanced out for sure, and we have 71% of people saying that I should go to Indigo, so we are gonna head there right now. Around and picked up a bunch of different books that kind of interest me, that I think I want to buy, and I'm posting a bunch of different polls on Instagram right now, waiting for the results to kick in, and then based on what you guys vote for is the books that I'm gonna buy. But this is a stack. I'm gonna show you what we end up with later. I'm back in the car. I officially picked up some of the books based on what you guys voted for. I'm not going to show you them yet. We're going to go over everything when we get home. But for right now, I'm really hungry, so I'm going to go get some food. That's like a non-negotiable right now, so let's go. officially back home. I did a little bit of damage at the bookstore, so let's see what I got. So the first poll that I did was, what kind of book should I buy? Should I buy a new release or should I buy a book that has been on my TBR for the longest time? This one's actually pretty close to a tie, but most of the people wanted me to get a book that was on my TBR for a really long time. I went to the bookstore and I picked out a bunch of different books that I felt have kind of been on my TBR for a long time, but I had two books that were the same genre, that were both romance books, and specifically they were both like small town romances, and they were both part of series. So I was like, surely I don't need to get both, even though I really wanted. So I had you guys choose in a separate poll which small town romance I should get, and then I colored them in based on the color of the cover. And most people said blue and not as many people said green. So the blue that won was Done and Dusted. If you guys have been keeping up with the vlogs, then you would know that recently I meant to go and pick up Done and Dusted, and then I accidentally picked up Swift and Saddled, and I thought that was the first book, and then I posted a video about it and people were correcting me and saying that this is actually the first one. So after doing a little bit of research, I knew that I had to get this one because I've been really wanting to get into this series. There's so much hype around the series, and I feel like this kind of book and these tropes are perfect for spring and for summer. And this one specifically is such a fast read. It's like 440 pages. I feel like I'm going to be able to zoom through them. So I am really excited for this one. And the green one that did not get chosen was by Elsie Silver. It's part of her newest series. I recently read Wild Love and I really enjoyed it. And then I already have book 2 on my bookshelf, but I was missing book 3. So I figured, you know, since I'm book shopping, might as well buy it. But you guys voted for this one, so I put it back. I'm gonna have to go back to the bookstore in another vlog, but this is the first book that you guys chose and I'm so excited. And I felt kind of silly only buying one book at the bookstore, considering that this whole vlog is basically built around the idea of me going book shopping and having you guys choose. So I gave you one more option, and these were both new releases, and I said which book should I buy, and it had a red one and then I had a yellow one. This one was also really close. Right now it's at a 55-45 with the red one winning, and I put little emojis here to hint what the books are about. So the red one has a red heart, it has a hockey stick, and it has a little city view. And the second one was kind of hard because I haven't read this book and I also haven't read anything by this author, so I wasn't sure what the vibe was gonna be. But that one was Jessa Hastings' new book, the something of Will. I just saw so many people read it, and at first I thought it was part of the Magnolia Park series, which I haven't read yet, so I knew I had to kind of wait for it. But then I looked it up on Goodreads and it didn't say that it was part of the series, so I was just gonna pick it up and read it just so I can get a feel of her writing. However, you guys voted for the red one, which is the one that I bought, and the red one is Rewind It Back by Liz Tom Ford. This is book 5 of a series that I am obsessed with, so I'm really happy you guys voted for this one. I don't know what I would have done. I feel like I would have probably had to go back tomorrow to pick this up because this is one of my most anticipated releases of the year, and I'm so freaking excited. We have known about this character since literally book 1. This man has been trying to find love since book 1. Obviously I haven't read it yet, but this is a sports romance. Our main guy character Rio plays hockey, and he has been looking for love for the past 5 books or 4 books. Hi. Because we have known him since literally book 1 of the series. We've been waiting for him to literally find the love of his life, and I'm so happy to finally read his story. And apparently the tropes in this one: childhood crush, it's always been you, and like the only girl I've ever loved. So I feel like Rio's gonna be a massive simp. Hello? What are you doing? So I'm very excited to read this. I don't know which one I'm gonna start today. I think I have to start with this one. I fear I have to start with this one. So let's do some reading. I asked you guys on Instagram on another poll how many pages I should read, and let's go see what you guys said because I haven't opened that one yet. Okay, wow, that's really nice. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Literally almost 70% of you voted for the largest amount of pages that I put. I started off slow with 25, then I put 50, I put 75, but 70% of you wanted me to read 100 pages minimum. So I guess I better get to reading because I'm kind of a slow reader and I feel like it's gonna take me forever. But with, you know, we just went book shopping, so I feel like I have a lot of options. I'm very excited. So we're gonna start with this. Also, I'm gonna do a whole dedicated reading vlog of this book because I don't think I'm going to be able to finish it today in this vlog. So you're going to have to keep an eye out if you want more details on my thoughts and ratings and everything like that for this book. It's in another video. Keep an eye out for that. But I'm gonna start reading. I also had you guys pick a bookmark for me, and this is the one that everybody chose, the one of me and my family. It is so cute. guys, it is the next day and I'm here to give a little update. The last poll that I posted for you guys to choose from was how many pages I should read. You guys had it out for me. You guys gave me the longest option, which was 100 pages, but with a book like this, 100 pages feels like nothing. I ended up reading up to chapter 12, which is page 118 last night. I read it on my Kindle because this book, if you don't know, is also available on Kindle Unlimited. I think the whole series is on Kindle Unlimited, but you know, one thing about me, when I know I'm gonna love a book, I want to have the physical copy I need to have the physical copy as a trophy to put on my bookshelves, and so I knew that I was gonna love this, so I knew that I had to buy it. And as you can see, it's going very well. I am obsessed with this writing. First of all, I love everything about this book. I love how it feels like it's just like such a floppy, comfortable book. It's easy to read, and I am also obsessed with the story. This is like a second chance of romance. It's also childhood friends to lovers. This guy is a professional hockey player. So far, this book definitely has 5-star potential. I feel like just by how much I've enjoyed it this much, I need to give it 5 stars. It's just so good. I love Rio, I love Holly, I love their story together. We don't really know exactly what it was that caused their falling out yet, but I'm excited to keep reading and find out what it was, because at the beginning of the book, she literally says that he hates her. But from his point of view, we understand that he actually is very conflicted about his feelings for her. So I don't really know what happened, but I'm very excited to find out. I'm gonna end up filming a whole reading vlog and posting my full review and all my thoughts and my favorite quotes and everything like that in a dedicated reading vlog where I'm reading new releases. So keep an eye out for that video. It might be out already. If it is, I'm gonna link it down below. But that officially brings us to the end of today's challenge. Thank you so much for controlling my day for 24 hours. And if you're not following me on Instagram and you didn't get to control my day, make sure to follow me at Swirls Reads so that you might be able to contribute in the next one. This was by far one of my absolute favorite videos to film. It was so fun getting to see all of your reactions. You guys voted for some stuff that I was not expecting to get a lot of votes. For example, when I first posted if I should go to Indigo or Walmart, for some reason a bunch of people were voting for Walmart, and I was like, there's no way you guys are doing me dirty like this. There's no way you're gonna send me to the Walmart book section instead of like a full dedicated bookstore. Like, come on. So that was like really interesting, and thank you to those of you that participated and helped control my day. I had so much fun, and I definitely want to do a part 2 to this. So if you enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up so that I know, and that way I will know to film a part 2. I'm gonna go continue binging this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! If you made it to the end, comment babysitter canceled. It's just like a random thing on this random page that I pulled up. Alright, bye!